Welcome to Cron Klein, here today with a daily energetic check-in, and I have the Enchanted Map Oracle cards, and our card of focus is Follow the Leader. Okay, this is a few, let me grab that a little better, because I'm on a coffee high right now. I love coffee. Follow the leader. Okay, so this is really about, it's not asking that you follow the leader, it's asking that you step into the position of leading others by example. Okay, it's not about telling people what to do, it's about living your life in an honorable way that is inspiring to others. All right. This is basically saying that people are recognizing, those around you are recognizing your wisdom, and they're recognizing that you have walked the coals and that your wisdom comes as a result of your bravery in this adventure of your life. These are all battles won and lost, places discovered, tears shed, joys revealed. Okay? This is about your uniqueness. This is about you being in a position of serving others by leading by example. Okay? So if you have any questions about how on earth you would even do this, this card actually suggests looking at people that you look up to, people whose great character and accomplishments you admire, and then emulate them. But something tells me that you won't even need to do that. Okay, you're going to be able to step into a role of leading by example. You probably already are. Okay, you're probably unaware that people are watching you to see how this is going to turn out, and they're following you. They're following your example. So stay strong, stay great, stay amazing, stay inspiring, and lead by example. All right, that is our overall energy card for this reading today. I am loving it. I am loving it. And I've got the Wandering Star out. I'm going to shuffle those guys up a little bit for us. And I want to thank you all so much for being here. I'm a couple of months in now with this new channel, and I'm psyched. I really like doing this. I'm building a community, which I'm loving. So, and feel free, you guys, to drop a comment below. Being this new, I'm not really sure quite how that works, but I try to respond to comments and whatnot. I think I've got them all because there haven't been a whole lot, but feel free to do that. And yeah, I'm very, very honored to be here for you, and I'm so thankful and grateful that you're here with me on this journey as well. So like and subscribe, share with your besties. All of my other information is in the drop down. I will be adding stuff here at some point when I open my calendar back up for higher consciousness hypnosis. Yeah, so that's a fun trip, let me tell you. And yes, I am a certified hypnotist, just so you know. Okay, let us take a look at this Follow the Leader energy you are stepping into. Yes, here we go. The card of reciprocity, giving and receiving. Right? Giving and receiving. Now, pentacles are of the material world, foundational, that kind of thing. So this is your way of giving back, right? Is sharing your wisdom. And oftentimes, that means that we have to probably tell more about ourselves than we really want to. But this energy of the Six of Pentacles is okay with that. This is equal give and take, right? This is good. This is a great balancing energy. So you don't need to worry that when you step into sort of this if you're not already in it, I think you are, but this lead by example, and people start coming to you for questions and stuff, it's not going to throw you out of whack. It's not going to throw you off balance. You're ready, okay? Your energy in this is strength, courage, strength, and control. Yeah, you've got this. There is no fear in this card. You're already leading by example, so continue to lead by example. People are watching, and not in a crazy way. We're just all trying to figure it out, and when we see someone who's figuring it out and we recognize that, then we want to pay attention, because we want that for ourselves. Okay, this is what to keep in mind: prosperity, benefits, and investment. So whatever this is, this leading by example, I mean, obviously we have Pentacles heavily coming up. All right, benefits and investments. So whatever this is, it looks like you'll probably be able to monetize somehow. Now, that doesn't mean you're going to be charging people, necessarily, if they ask you a question. But it could be, like if you're, maybe you write a book, a memoir about how you got where you're at. Maybe you're taking what you're doing and applying it to some sort of healing modalities, Reiki or sound healing, that kind of thing. Or maybe you're taking all of the tools in your chest and you're creating a product, right? So there are ways that you're going to be able to monetize it seems like, which is probably another reason why people are watching you. Leading by example. All right, let's get another card for the nature of. For the nature of. For the nature of. Probably, you probably have people in your life that you've really looked up to, and you've sort of followed what they, when we don't know what to do next, oftentimes we will look at the people that we really admire to find the answers. And when we do that, okay, one card, then we're able to move forward a little more, right? And so you're gonna have people around you who are going to be looking at you in that sort of way and following what you're doing. Okay, we're in our nature of still, and so we have this card of reciprocity, and then we have this emotional maturity. Okay, charismatic, warm-hearted, intuitive, empathic. This is a very, very loving energy coming out under the nature of. And so whatever it is, it's emotional maturity. It's going to put you in this, how do I want to say that? It's emotional maturity, but I'm trying to express a feeling, an emotion about emotional. It's balanced. It doesn't spin out of control. It's emotional. It's an emotional maturity. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I think you know what I'm saying though, because this is definitely a more specific reading. You know who you are. There's a feeling you get when you handle an emotional situation with emotional maturity, and I can't quite find the words to explain how that feels. Okay, but I think you know what I'm talking about. I think you do. All right, so back into your energy of your strength and courage, we now have the Knight of Wands. Okay, so we have two knights out here. There's two cards of action. This is great because this is falling into your intuition and staying in the flow. It is fiery. It is creative. It is kind of being excited. There's an excitement to the Knight of Wands of moving forward. Okay, so this is something you can definitely move forward with and feel good about. All the cards here are good. Okay, Trust your intuition, but this is your energy, so it really seems like you are. Lead by example. Oh, I just think it's wonderful. Oh, that flew out. Oh, yeah, you are. You've been kind of worried about it. So this is keep in mind you're having some anxiety and some worry over whatever this forward momentum is. But you know, with all of these other amazing cards out, it feels like this one might be sort of keeping you from moving maybe the way that you really want to. Sleepless nights, whatever. I don't think you have anything to worry about. Okay. You know, maybe you are worried a little bit about your investments and your prosperity, but you don't need to be. You don't need to be worried about that, okay? You are worried. Don't be worried. All right, I want to get actually one more for that Nine of Swords, okay? When we step into leading by example, how does that affect this Nine of Swords? How does it affect? So when we do, that was what I just asked. When we step into leading by example, how does it affect this Nine of Swords worry? And we have the King of Swords. All right. Ambition, power, influence. This is truth. This is logic. This is strategy. Okay. So you're going to step immediately out of this into this knowing. All right. That's great. This is wonderful. Okay, leading by example. That's your mission. And that's your reading. Thank you so much for being here. Like and subscribe, share with your besties, and I will see you soon. Bye.